Yeah, big welcome to you, Virgo. So, the sun in Gemini, the sun in the lovers. And when the sun is in the lovers, right, the sun is that kind of energy that says action, identity, self. I want to know who I am. I want to know what's all of this about. And so the word for Gemini is awareness, right? And there's a awareness that we're searching for. And the awareness that I consider here is an awareness of yourself. And this light is shining a light onto the moon, where the moon is stationing now in your sign, Virgo. And the Virgo usually in the dark, in the hood, right? You're like down there, and you all of a sudden get highlighted into the subconscious. A light is being shining into your subconscious. And so the story goes, as I always do, if you're with me for a while, right, you can of course go forward to the reading, but this is the sun highlighting the moon, which is stationing in your sign. So the story already begins here, right? This is a unique story, only happens once a year. Andromeda being chained to a rock and Perseus coming and freeing her. I see in this that the sexual energy that we are attached to, right, because the hormones are so strong, are a freeing energy when we understand that this is happening just within us and I don't need a partner to free me. Nevertheless, in Edgar Wade, we have the conscious looking at the subconscious and the subconscious looking up at the higher conscious, and the higher conscious is looking down to both of them. So there is a love story being told. Here in Edgar Wade, it's the story of moon and sun getting married by the Hermit, by you. And the Hermit, the Virgo here, is holding the sacred sword over them. It's a big sword. Here's his head, and here is already Gemini is connected to Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is opposite, right? And is marrying, and it's already the arrow of Eros coming down. Then here in the medicine woman, we have ecstasy, and he holds the two masculine, she holds the two feminine elements, and within it they create space to grow, to come together, to love each other. Then here Herman Handel, then the cup appears between the two people, or between yourself, between the masculine and the feminine self. Here's the rose with the hexagram, and here is a devil, as you can see here. And for me, this is not the devil. For me, this is just the hormones make the woman so attractive that he is really drawn to her. And we can see here is the sea serpent coming out of her hair, right? And the sword of truth pointing at the love between the both of them. My yoga card here is King Pigeon, one of the most intense poses ever. You have to be open in all four directions in your hips, north, south, east, west. Then here are the arms reaching back into the subconscious, into the feet. While she's reaching back, she sees the angel above, right? She sees that there is an angel above them, and the heart is opening, the hexagram is coming out, the rose is growing out of the tree of life, and down here are the two people, the man and the woman, in this picture. So this is my story of Gemini, which is now the sun highlighting you, the hermit that likes to go deep within, that is looking within for the answers, right? He's again back up on the mountain, which we can see here in Edgar Wade. He's up with the wand, with the light, highlighting for those who come after him. He's back up in the mountain. Yud is the hand, is the Hebrew word for this card. And of course, Aleister Crowley put here the hand in the center. Here you are a leader, back up on the mountain, and you lead with the completion, with the understanding that you went through 0 from the Fool to the Hermit, and you lead with an inner completion. Here, Herman Handel, why I show also Herman Handel's card is because he put the Hebrew and the rune alphabet as a reconciliation. He was in World War II a prisoner, and a Jewish soldier saved his life. So he here is the laughing hermit coming down from the mountain with this beautiful angel and the owl, right, as the animal that supports him. The yoga card is the mountain pose with Namaste, because the mountain pose begins the card of the Fool. I am a mountain, and I am, of course, also a child that just begins. And here we have the mountain pose with the Namaste, and we have learned, we have understood something. So all the paths from the Fool, and then I keep going to see where the next adventure comes, which is then from 10 to 21, right? The last round of cards that I have to learn to grow. Now, of course, we have, if you're born between August 13 to September 11th, you're the classical Knight of Pentacles, right? You are here, the totem of the snake. You are, for you, everything what the earth brings is important, even the small little ones. Here you Chief Cyril, and Chief Cyril is a leader and a warrior, and he is here for the ecological responsibility, and he is respected from the Native American Indians, right? He is respected by them because he is standing into standing up for the earth. So on an Earth Day like this, sometimes it gets colder, but today is a very, very nice and warm day. We like to eat roots and salty things, and of course we like to do cardio, vascular things, because that's what's activated on a day like this. You are connected to the digestion, and it's very important what you eat because it affects your digestion. And then, of course, you are, Mercury is your planet, and the 6th house is all about health, and you love to be healthy. You love to know everything about health. Then, of course, you are a perfectionist, you are an earth healer, you're an helper, you're analytical, and you're a mentor. So let's begin the reading. Number 33, the Creatrix. These are German cards, so I have to translate of what, of course, is standing here. Just look at the picture and see what is emerging in your mind, right? Maybe in your subconscious. 33 is a master number, which is connected to the power chakra. So we're not really calculating it together. Because when it's a master number, we leave it, right? We don't calculate it to a 6. But a 6 would be connecting you to the lover. So I already see there is a story unfolding that you are just happy with yourself, right? Creativity, coming together, the mastery of art. So, the mastery of art. So you are an artist. And I think you finding power, right? Because it's the 33, it's the power chakra. You're finding power to create something that is very special to you. There's a creative energy wanting to be expressed through you. course, it's beautiful, right? When we look at this card, she's one with herself, and she has this flower on her head. And I always have flowers, right? So and flowers are the evolution of vegetation. And the crystals are the evolution of the stones. So something within you that says, I have arrived, I am the Creatrix, and I create my life. Okay, let's see then. So I take 6 cards from the tarot. 9 of Wands. So, despite, as you can see, the flower is pointing towards her, she's looking away, and she knows that she has to move forward. She knows that she has to create no matter what happened to her, right? So imagine now this card behind her, right? This woman is even more powerful. But imagine also this card behind her. We know that she finds the strength within. And this is what this card is saying. Find the strength within. Find the openness in your hips. Find the openness in your heart to love yourself. Find your own cup between you, between the masculine and the feminine you. And here you are. The 9 of Wands, which is Moon in Sagittarius, which is the card opposite, right, of Gemini here already. The arrow, Sagittarius, transforming something, wanting to create no matter how often you have been hurt. You keep going. You keep going, right? This is Hercules. Hercules is the one that says, I'm creating. And so here, the 4 of Wands, right? So you're going down from 9 of Wands to 4 of Wands. So the action to move forward is bringing you closer to these people dancing up here on the roof. And of course, I also have the people here, the couple here underneath the tree, right? Here now, they have risen up on top of the roof and dancing and enjoying and being, celebrating, because this is usually the marriage card, right? And here we have the 2 birds for each of them. We have a bird. So you are, nevertheless, no matter how difficult the situation is, pushing forward to go down to the 4. And 4 is chesed. Chesed is mercy, is a stability, is a perfection, and is that realization of there is a static moment that has arrived, that you worked yourself through all difficulties and you have arrived again in a stable, strong relationship, right? And the hope of growing deeper and further has come. This is an Aquarius, and Aquarius is of course the age of Aquarius as well, is hope. Here you are, the couple that has moved up, higher up, right, into an understanding that only you can create. This understanding of growth is happening within. And if you grow, your partner grows with you, right? Don't wait for your partner to shift and change. You grow. Then comes the 6 of Pentacles, a give and take here with the cup. And we give. No matter how much we have grown, we again, the number 6 gives. We give because when we love ourselves, we can give to a partner. We can give this understanding, this growth to the friends around us. Then comes a feminine emperor, empress, right? But it's the emperor, but it's a feminine version of it. And here she stands holding the people on a leash, but gently. She leads, she's powerful, she's strong, she's big. And this is Aries, right? So there's an Aries, and there is a side in you that wants to lead, that wants to begin something new. King of Wands, so there's a lot of wands happening here. 9 of Wands, 4 of Wands, and the King of Wands, which is a Leo, but this is the female version of a Leo. So you have Aquarius, you have Aries, and you have a Leo. You have 2 fire signs and 1 water sign. So there is an understanding that you want to be actively creative again. And you want to use that power. You want to lead. You want to be righteous. And again, the 6, right? The 6 is connected to Tiferet. Tiferet is the heart, is right here, right? Of the tree of life. And Tiferet is always giving us in the Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, is a harmonious change. And the harmonious change is by giving and taking and understanding that as an emperor, as a creative leader, you have risen from a Knight of Pentacles to a king. You have now understood something. You're not anymore just searching and searching. You are arriving. You're arriving in a creative phase, and you are using it. No matter how much you have been hurt, no matter how difficult life has been for you, you're here. You're active. You're saying, I am creating this awareness. I am creating this happiness. No matter the person, no matter what they've done to me, I create hope. I am the one that leads the path. I am the one that leads the way. Now, if we look at like this, 9 of Wands and 6 of Pentacles, is that no matter how difficult life has been, because I mean, this is the Hermit, right? The 9. You, and you can see now why I show you these cards. No matter the difficulty, this is the 9, the Hermit, this is the 6, this is Gemini. This constellation is making something to you, is creating something in you, right? There is this painful situation, but there is also this giving and taking situation that you have to learn through this constellation. Sun in Gemini, Sun in Gemini, Moon in Hermit. Then you have realized something. You have empowered yourself. You have stabilized yourself. You have 4 is the Emperor. It's like the Emperor is in these structures, right? He is connected with Mars. He is like fire energy. And here you have the fire as stability, like the 4 corners of this house, right? This inner court. And these are the people who work with the Emperor, right? So you can create something that leads to the next phase, and it's a creative phase of leading creatively the hope to the people, right? Not giving up, ever. And where does it lead you? To a new beginning. To the Fool, like I said, he begins fresh up here, right? Here we have the Hermit and the Fool at the same place. You begin a new phase because you, no matter what, said, I'm gonna go and learn. I'm gonna go and give, no matter what happened to me, no matter how difficult it is, but I am stable. I have found a very strong stability right here with the Four of Wands and with the Emperor. And that leads you to lead the people to the next phase, to the age of Aquarius. You are here to help people creatively, to bring them to a new cycle, to a new beginning, because everything is cyclical. Everything is beginning new. Everything is beginning again and again, right? Here we have the Hermit and the Gemini, the Lovers. That constellation creates something special. This constellation is creating an inner ecstasy, a leader that leads people to ecstasy, to a spiritual openness, right? To a passion to begin fresh, to a big passion to begin new. Right? You can also do it like this. You leading this couple to a new creative phase. You're leading people. Maybe you helping them to get married. Because you could be someone that marries people. Or you get married, right? You realize you decided, no matter how difficult it has been, you decided now to get married. You decided to take that step. You decided to go and be hopeful and allow this relationship to flourish, to allow to give and take and to lead together. One is the Emperor, one is the King, right? They switch. She's a female and he's a female. Both of them are usually male characters, but here they're female characters, right? It doesn't matter. They leading, they're together. And then we have one last one. The Hermit marries this couple. They're getting married. You're getting married. You're ready. Right? Or you're marrying within yourself. You're happy within yourself. Beautiful. That's it, right? You begin new. No matter, always new. A new cycle. Again and again and again. And in the next reading, a whole new story is unfolding, right? This is this constellation. This is the constellation of the Hermit and the Gemini. This is a whole new beginning, a whole new start into a new adventure in this relationship with yourself or in this relationship with a partner, which can be an Aries, or it can be a Leo, or it can also be an Aquarius, right? You have found your inner alchemy, you have found your inner creatrix, because this is also what Leo does. He creates. You create new things. Yeah? Your creatrix of a new beginning. Enjoy the phase. Just go for it. Do it, right? Maybe you have even a Leo who helps you, right? Maybe you have an Aries who helps you. And of course, you also have an Aquarius that helps you with this creative phase here. Starting. And no matter how difficult you think the path could be, right? You begin fresh. You begin new. You begin like the Fool, which is you as a young boy, as a young woman. You're up here, you have learned, and you gotta start a new round, either forward, or again, you're here to help others to take this path. Maybe by marrying them and standing a strong energy, giving them a strong path to begin their marriage. Wonderful. Next reading, the sun in Cancer, in the success, right? In the Chariot. Let's see where you're going with that, with all this energy. With this new beginning, right? And of course, I want to see what's underneath. You begin to create new things, right? From 9 here to 4 to 2. So you're going down, you're getting creative. Wow, beautiful. You are creating something absolutely fantastic. So I'm looking forward to the next reading in Cancer. Thank you for watching. Namaste.